What's good, y'all? And welcome to Come On In and Get Some with the Bishop. Let's go.
I used to think if I couldn't find hope, I should just let it all go. I used to think if I couldn't make dreams come true, I should just let them all go. When life seems impossible, look from every angle, change just one little thing.
All right, everybody, just calm down. Just calm down. The Bishop's here, and I want to welcome you to another episode of Come On In and Get Some with the Bishop. I'm up to 76 now, y'all. 76. Keep it going. Thank you for all the support. Listen, I don't have that much time because at 10:30 Eastern Standard Time tonight, I will be on my brother from another mother's channel, Qatar Lyle, as we do the second episode of Faith and Comics. Okay, so I got to hurry up and get done with my sermon and stuff today. So I welcome all of my people who are the followers of the way. I greet you in Hebrew, Shalom Aleichem, and Baruch Hashem, which means peace be unto you, and thank our Father in heaven. All right. Preliminaries. Let's get it. I want to give a shout out to the Cool Table. The Cool Table consists of four guys, as I tell you every video. Four guys who are spearheading our cell movement, our hashtag cell movement, which is hashtag cell ZSJL to Netflix and hashtag cell Snyderverse to Netflix. I'll tell you about that in a minute. The first guy is on our list is El Necron, the Lobo of our movement. El Necron has been pivotal in this movement, and he's a good guy. He's a metalhead, and he's got his own rock band, and he's hooked us up with a lot of opportunities, especially with Ink to the People. They do T-shirts and everything, and they raise a lot of money for fundraisers and things. And we were over there doing it for the AFSP, which means the Association for Suicide Prevention. And we're doing that because Zack Snyder's daughter, unfortunately, succumbed to suicide when he was doing the Justice League movie. That's one of the reasons why WB was able to push him out of his own movie. So we're trying to celebrate, him and this cause, okay? So El Necron had us up with, hooked us up with that. And El Boogie is a good man. So going over to El Necron's channel and give him some love, okay? The next on the list is our Barry Allen of the movement, our Flash, the Good Austin. The Good Austin is a cool guy. He's one of my good friends. And we have some collaborations coming soon, so be on the lookout for that. He's the tech guy of the movement. He helps everyone with their videos and their intros and their things. He's a singer. He's a rapper. He's into sports. His family has a long legacy in motorsports. He's a cool guy. So going over to the Good Austin's channel and give him some love, all right? Next, we have the Batman, the Bruce Wayne of our movement. We have Leon of the New Geeks. Leon is calm, cool, and collected. He has a good beat on the human condition, and he's very intelligent. Okay, he's truly our Bruce Wayne. He's just started up his channel again, and he's dropping some new content and everything. So go on over there to the New Geeks and tell Leon we said what up though. Now we come to our fearless leader. Oh, and by the way, Leon of the New Geeks was the one that came up with the second hashtag, which is hashtag sell Snyderverse to Netflix. Okay, but now we come to our fearless leader, the Black Superman of our movement, Skywalker the Jedi. Skywalker was a brilliant man that came up with the hashtag sell ZSJL to Netflix, which means hashtag sell Zack Snyder's Justice League to Netflix. Excuse me. Like I tell you in every video, what we're trying to do is get WB Studios to license Zack Snyder's Justice League characters over to where he's currently killing it at Netflix, where he's killing it with his new movie, Rebel Moon. It comes in two parts. Rebel Moon, a child of fire, and the Rebel Moon, the Scar Giver. And on August the 2nd of this year, we will be getting the director's cut of Rebel Moon, the R-rated version of Rebel Moon. All right? So be on the lookout for that, and go on over to Netflix and give Zach some support. And while you're at it, go on over there to Skywalker the Jedi and give him some love as well. We thank you, Sky. Now I want to give a shout out to all of us who are in the Mikey-verse. Mikey Sutton is a friend of ours who unfortunately passed away last year. He was a Scooper Supreme, which means he gave ultimate scoops on movies, on our comic book movies and situations years ahead of time. And things that he has predicted are coming true right now. He had his own web magazine called Geekosity Magazine. Okay? And he was talking about all these things. And he also was a comic book content creator. He came up with his own comic book entitled Dreamwalker. Yes. And the art was done by the world-renowned artist Noel Leon Flores. So go on over there to geekositymagazine.com and give Mikey's legacy some support. All right? We love you. All right, guys. What I'm doing, I'm coming straight to you. We're talking about keeping your faith, keeping your integrity. We're talking about being steadfast in your faith and not being wavered. You have to. It's a walk. It's a journey that we must take, and it's a daily journey. Okay, and we're going to talk about one of the most faithful men in the Bible, Job. We're coming from Job 2, verses 1 through 10. All right, and we're talking about keeping that faith. All right, let me tell you something. Satan is Satan, Lucifer, his evil ass. Yeah, he ain't no good. He ain't no good at all. All he does is try to cause trouble. And if we're stupid enough to allow him in our lives, then that's on us. We have to learn better. You learn better, you do better. All right. Verse 1 says, "Again there was a day when the sons of Yahuwah, our father, came to present themselves before Elohim. And Satan, Lucy, came also among them to present himself before Elohim." Well, how could you say that? Isn't he cast down out of heaven? Yes, he is. But he's still in the heavenly realms. He is the prince of the air. He's not living on earth. He roams earth. This is his playground. This is not his home. It's his kingdom, but it's not his home. He's still in the heavenly places. We do not battle against flesh and blood, but against spirits and principalities and powers and wickedness in high places. Okay? He's able to come before God. Not often, but he's able to come before him only if the Father allows. Okay? Verse 2. "And Yahuwah said unto Satan, From whence comest thou? And Satan said, and answered to Yahuwah, he said, From going to and fro in the earth, and from walking up and down in it." That's what he does. He goes to and fro in the earth, looking, seeking who he shall devour. He only comes to kill, steal, and destroy. That's what he does. And then he goes on back to the his part of the heavenly realms, the spiritual realm. Okay? This is what he does. He told the Father that. "And Yahuwah said unto Satan, Hast thou considered my servant Job, that there is none like him in the earth, perfect and upright, a perfect and upright man, one that feareth Yahuwah, Elohim, and escheweth evil. He said, have you ever, he basically asking him, have you checked out, have you seen my servant Job? The one who shews evil away, the one that just, he fears, which means respect. Respect me. Have you ever considered him? Here goes Satan. Oh, gotta turn the page, y'all. I'm sorry, my bad. I'm sorry. When you're this pretty, it's kind of hard to, concentrate and things. But I'm learning as I go. Okay. Anyway, y'all know I'm sick. It's silly. All right. And Yahuwah continues and says, and still he holds fast his integrity. Although he says he holds his integrity, although thou movest me against him without cause. Okay? Satan wants him to do things to him for no reason. But he's going to explain why. He says, look, he says, and Satan answered Yahuwah and said, skin for skin, yea, all that a man hath, wait a minute, skin for skin, yea, all that a man hath, he gives for his life. So he's saying that in order to save his life, excuse me, I have to turn the fan around, it's hot. In order to save his life, a man would give all of it, all he has to save his life. Okay, that's what Satan is trying to say about Job. Nah, but the Father says, so, oh no, it says, so went Satan, wait a minute, no, hold on, I'm tripping, okay. All right, to save his life. Okay, verse 5 says, but put forth thine hand now, and touch his bone and his flesh, and he will curse thee to thy face. He said, go ahead, do something to Job. And act like, see, you got this fence built up around Job. You got this protection, and he knows this. So of course he's gonna worship you. But touch his bone, touch his flesh, touch his life, his situation, and see, won't he curse you to your face? Watch this. Verse 6. And Yahuwah said unto Satan, Lucy, behold, he is in thine hand. He is in thine hand, but save his life. I'll let you do what you want to do, but you can't kill him. You can't kill him. Do what you will to him, but you can't kill him. So verse 7 says, so went Satan forth from the presence of Yahuwah, Elohim, and smote Job with sore boils from his soles of his feet to his crown. He had boils. Listen, I've had a boil a couple of times in my life. Them things ain't no joke, and they are not fun at all. Can you imagine be covered from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet in boils? The pain and uncomfortability. It's just, God bless him. Verse 8 says, and he took him a potsherd, which means a broken piece of a pottery, like a pot. He took a piece of it, a shard. It's called a potsherd. To scrape himself withal. And he sat down amongst the ashes. He scraped every one of those boils, because everybody know that ever had a boil. Once it popped, that's the best feeling. When that thing popped, all the pain immediately goes away, and it feels so good. So he scraped and popped every last one of them, and then sat down in amongst the ashes, which cooled his skin. Now check this out. Verse 9 says, then said his wife, here come old nosy busybody. Listen, I love you women, but you know doggone well there's some nosy busybody women that ain't no good for nobody. And this is one of them, I think, in my opinion. Then said his wife, Job's wife, unto him, dost thou still retain thy integrity? Curse Elohim and die. In other words, she's like, get away. Dang, you sit up here, you just going through all that. I don't know what you going through all that for. So I want you to just curse the Lord and go on and die. Just tell him, I couldn't do it. That's what she said. Verse 10 says, but he said unto her, thou speakest as one of those foolish women speaketh. What? We receive good from Elohim. Do you not think that we would get evil, that we will receive evil? Not from Elohim, but you think as much good as we get, you don't think that evil will come to us? And then he said, and by him saying that, it says, he did not even sin with his lips. The entire time he went through all of that stuff. And that's just partial things that Job went through. He lost all of his children. He lost his home. He lost his cattle, his money. He lost everything. But God gave him 10 to 12 fold. He had double the children he had. He had double the money. He had double the land. He had double the health. All because he stayed faithful. Even when it seemed like all hope was lost, he stayed faithful. All because even when he was sick and hurting and in pain, trust me, I have been there. But you hold on to the Father. You hold on to his word. The Bible says, heal thyself. Just like the woman with the issue of blood who had been dealing with bleeding for 12 years. She spent all of her money, went to all of the doctors. Nobody could help her. And then she heard about this man named Yahushua, called the Living Word, coming through her town. And she heard of the miraculous things that he's been doing. And by the faith of her faith alone, the strength of her faith alone, she said, all I have to do is just touch his garment. I don't even have to talk to him. I don't even have to be close to him. I don't even have to touch him. I just feel if I need to just touch, if I touch the edge of his garment, the hem of his robe, I'll be healed. And that's what she did. She touched the edge of his robe, not even his body, just his clothing. And because of her, and the power drained out of him, and Lord and Yahushua was like, wait a minute, who touched me? And his disciples were like, look, everybody around here touching you. There's hundreds of people around here. Everybody's touching you. He said, no. I felt the virtue come out of me. I felt the power drain out of me. I felt somebody took some power from me. And then he turned and saw her, because she said it was her. And he said, your faith has made you whole. Not that it healed you. It made you whole. Your faith can make you whole and restored. You just have to keep it. Keep your integrity as Job did. And we'll make it through this. All right. Now listen, that was a quick sermon for y'all. I love y'all. I got to get ready because I got to go on here. I got to, amp up the prettiness just a little bit more because I'm going on there on Faith and Comics with my brother Qatar Lyle. It's coming on tonight. This is the 23rd of July, and it's coming on at 10 o'clock tonight Eastern Standard Time. I pray that you guys will be there, and for those who can't get there tonight, I hope you catch up on the replay. Be part of the replay crew. I love you guys. Like cook food and clean drawers. Yes, I do. I said that. Yes, I said. I'll say it again. I love you. like cook food and clean drawers. Come on here, somebody. Yes, Lord. Amen. And there's another thing I just want you to do. Like the damn video. Come on, y'all, like the video for real. Because it really helps the algorithm and stuff. And I want to get them, I want to touch more people. I got 76. I want 76 more. All right. I love y'all. And I'll holler at y'all on Sunday. All right. Happy Wednesday to you. And the rest of the week is yours.
That's what I forgot to tell you. I love you. And there ain't nothing you can do about it.
Babylon, we are